Hey people of the interwebs, it is Q with another scuba diving adventure, and let's hope today's adventure goes a little bit better than yesterday's adventure. I'll link that video for you here. It's a Sunday morning, 7:20, and a chilly 10 degrees centigrade outside. I'm not sure who's going to be turning up for diving today. I know that my dive buddy Gordon is, so it might just be the two of us, but I guess we'll find out when we get down to the dive shop. All the dive sites are open to us today, but we decided to make Moffat Beach the choice for today. Perfect conditions here, so we're going to gear up and get in. After a very leisurely surface swim out, we dropped down into 5.5 meters of water, which is 18 feet. There was just myself and my dive buddy Gordon on this dive, and once he'd hit the bottom, I turned around to check that he was all okay, and we headed off to see what adventures we could get ourselves into. The first thing we came across was this little turtle, about half a meter in length or 1.5 feet, but the unique feature about this little guy was he only had 3 flippers. The rear left-hand flipper was missing. Don't know how that happened, but he's got a lot of life left to live with only 3 flippers. I hope he does well. With the beautiful water visibility and a bright blazing sun overhead, the colours from this crayfish were standing out pretty nicely. About halfway through the dive, I handed Gordon the GoPro so he could film me for a little while. Being his first day on the job, he made a rookie mistake and was pointing the camera the wrong way. If you watch to the end of the video, you'll see an explanation as to why this was so. After a few hand signals from me, he turned it around the right way and we set off again. On this dive, there wasn't really a lot to see. Just a few small reef fish that we'd normally expect in this area, and certainly no large fish to speak of. Gordon found this sea star, which looked as though it'd been through quite a few battles. One of the unique features about the sea stars is that they can regrow limbs that have been broken off or chewed off by predators. And some species of sea star can actually regrow a whole body from a broken off limb. As we got further into the dive, the surge became quite heavy, and we were getting sideways movement of at least 2 or 3 meters with every surge. The reason why the surge had picked up became apparent when I checked my depth gauge. We were only in 2 meters of water, and I figured that we were right next to where the surfers do their surfing at Moffat Beach. Popping my head out at the surface confirmed this to be so. I think the surfers were quite surprised to see 2 scuba divers popping up amongst them. We immediately dropped back down and started making headway towards home. 17 minutes later, we were back at our exit point right next to the boat ramp at Moffat Beach. Our maximum depth on this dive was 5.7 meters, which is 18.7 feet. The water temperature was a cool 19 degrees, which is 66.2 Fahrenheit. And the visibility was around about the 8 meter mark. 57 minutes. Oh, no, 70 minutes.
But into the dive, I took the camera, so now Q can be seen from a different perspective.
Yeah.
Q's on film.
I'm going to star in my own movie.
Yeah, except at one point when I took the camera, I wasn't sure we were going to hold it. Holding it like that, actually filming me. And he's going,
Yeah, rookie mistake.
but it'll be part of the fun.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
If you've enjoyed this scuba diving adventure with Q and you'd like to see more, please like and subscribe to the channel. And if you have any questions, leave them down below. As soon as I see them, I'll get back to you. Thanks for watching and take it easy.